Hello everyone and welcome back to WhiskyWars. Today we have another Islay to review. I'm fresh off the heels of the Bowmore 9-year. So if you've not seen that, that will have been the previous video or previous week, the release of that. So make sure to check that out if you haven't already. That was an unsherried Bowmore, 9 years of age. Okay, so today we have it's probably going to be more of a more intense Islay. And it's a rum cask finish Islay. Now, it is a travel retail exclusive. It's bottled at 43%. But weirdly, it's not a 1 litre bottle. That does irritate me a bit. Travel retail, you want it to be a little bit different. It seems to me that the only difference with this is the Smokehead Rum Riot, which is here. The box is lovely. The tin, I should say. That's definitely going on show. I really like that tin. So I had a sample of the Rum Rebel a couple of years ago now. And to this day it remains one of the best samples I've had. The rum cask with an Islay, I was like, yeah, I'm remembering that. That is something that I'm going to revisit in the future. But there's not been too many rum finished whiskies, Islay whiskies at an affordable price for me. So I've never really pulled the trigger. Well, currently in Germany, as per the background. If you see my last few videos, you'll understand all that. I won't go into it. But the deals are really good. So I went on a little bit of a purchase and I picked up the Rum Rebel was the one that I've always wanted since I had that sample. But that's bottled at 46%. This is bottled at 43%. So realistically, the only difference between the Riot and the Rebel is the Riot is a travel exclusive that's dropped 3% in APV. So probably not that impressive at all. But however, what was impressive was the price that I got this for. I paid about €33, which is about £28, £29. So yeah, I had to do that. I had to do that deal, to be fair. So this is what the bottle looks like. Unfortunately, it is a fully black bottle, which I don't like because, well, it's okay if you don't particularly get on with the whiskey, but if you like the whiskey and you're running low, you do want to know how low you are so that you don't waste those last few extra drops. Okay, I'll put this one away. Part of me as well is so interested in getting the Rum Rebel now or at least maybe I rebuy another sample of the Rum Rebel because I really enjoyed it. I might buy another bottle. If this bottle's good, I'll probably buy the Rum Rebel and then compare the two, the Riot to the Rebel. I think that could be a good maybe whiskey war in the future. If you guys agree, do let me know down in the comments down below. If you like the videos, please do click like on the videos. And most importantly, if you haven't already, please do click the subscribe button. It really helps the channel out. Big points for the presentation tin. I really like that. Negative points for the black bottle. I don't like it. I think the only brand that gets away with it for me is Black Bottle because the name is Black Bottle. And they're very cheap whiskies. And there's a history to it, so I allow them, but I don't allow many others. Okay, very, very funky on the nose. That doesn't smell like what it's hard because I can't really compare it to the Rebel, so I'm not going to. But from memory, it smells very different. But I can't be too accurate with that. So very funky on the nose. Doesn't smell salty. It really doesn't. A cold, damp, maybe stone room, stone basement with moss growing inside. And what I do like is those rum casks are present on the nose. But it's not giving you a tropical fruit or anything too pleasant. It's really just given a sweetness to the mould. yeah, I think there'll be some people that really like this nose and there'll be others that don't. I'm not getting too much on there. It's peaty, but you would expect that from Smokehead anyway. But I think the best thing to say to you guys is that sort of damp, mouldy, semi-outdoors, maybe wooden roofed, stone cellar or basement, with maybe some tropical fruits that are like 6 months old in there, and they're all decomposing. That's what I'm picturing when I'm nosing this whiskey. Yeah, okay, a little bit of salt coming through, and a little bit of wood spice, but not much. Okay, let's go on to the taste. Taste mirrors the nose, but with a lot more wood spice, which is good. I like that. It's not particularly peppery. Maybe a butterscotch, toffee note in the background. Basically, all you need to know is it's giving me a really funky nose. And I'm picking up rum cask influence. But I thought there'd be a bit more aggression in this whiskey. Maybe I'm remembering the Rebel at 3% higher. Maybe this one just is lacking, you know. That could well be the case. It could just be that this is first impressions and it grows on me and it changes over time as it opens up. So stay tuned for the full review, because I will be giving you a full review on this whiskey. I don't actually know what to compare this to. I think I'll either get... if this was good, I was definitely going to buy a bottle of the Rum Rebel. I think I might buy another sample of it, just a miniature, and compare the two for you guys. If that sample's really good, maybe I'll buy a bottle of that in the future. But yeah, a little disappointed in this one, to be honest with you. But let's see. Fingers crossed it gets better. As always, I'm just going to be completely honest with how I see the whiskies and, you know, my opinions on the whiskies. I was really looking forward to this one. The tin's great. Also, the price is great as well. Like I said, I think, was it 33, 34 euros that I picked this one up for? 28, 29 pounds. Very, very good price. Just a little bit underwhelming, really. But I'll be, just like with the Bowmore 9-year in my previous video, and the Talisker Port Roux in the video before that. By the way, that Talisker has changed. It's nicer. So that's the important thing to remember as well. If you see my first review on something on the Neckpour and it's not overly positive, don't take that as gospel. It can change when I do a full review, and I try more of it over time. So the WhiskyWars are the main thing to make judgments on a whiskey from. These are just initial impressions. I've just opened it and tried it, and I'm giving you my thoughts on it. So yeah, but hopefully it helps. I certainly think it'll be in that ballpark anyway in the future. So if you guys like the video, please do drop a like on the video. But most importantly, if you can and you haven't already, please do click the subscribe button down below. It really helps the channel out. I know I say that every video, but it really does mean a lot. So thank you so much for watching this video of the Neckpour, and I hope to see you all for the next Whiskey War.